Speaking of stories that are really small and minuscule, that get blown up into bigger things than they are. Before I was awake, I'd pay attention to stories like this. You know, stories like this I'm about to tell you. I want to give full, I want to be completely transparent. There was once upon a time, stuff like this used to piss me off. Not anymore. I'm covering this story because I want you to realize what's going on. Yes, America. America's still racist. It's about a white woman in a Walmart going on a racist tirade. Have you heard about this? The woman was mad. She started talking about Mexicans, Hispanics, and blacks. Mexicans, Hispanics, and blacks. And she goes on this tirade. Hey, look, I'm not defending this piece of crap, this garbage woman. This woman's horrible, horrible. Did you kiss your kids with that mouth? I hope not. All right? No, your teeth run from your mouth. Nothing wants to be associated with this lady. Okay? She's a horrible human being. She's disgusting for what she did, okay? What she did, deplorable, all this stuff, okay? But this article here at Affinity Magazine, an elderly white woman decided to take it upon herself to verbally harass and offend two women of color inside a Centurion Walmart. Eva Hicks, a Latina who decided to film the confrontation, was searching for a medication when she was verbally attacked by the unidentified shopper. The shopper tells Hicks to go back to Mexico and then calls the black woman a nigger. When she attempts to intervene and break up the argument, the white woman then attempts to push Hicks away with her cart, all while attempting to defend her actions to a Walmart employee. There is no basis for this woman doing this. She has no moral high ground whatsoever. She wasn't attacked. She was having a bad day. She decided to call out Mexicans, use the N-word, and be a totally disagreeable human being, setting back everyone in Centurion back very far, okay? And it's a horrible thing. I understand why stories like this go viral because, you know, people, they like seeing a fight. They like seeing drama. They, you know, and you know, the N-word still, you know, pisses black people off, and it should. I'm black. It pisses me off sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. In the context, depending on how it's used. I don't like people using it. I try not to use it. I definitely don't like it when people use it as a bludgeon on black people. I don't like it. But why do we make more of this crap than needs to be? Do you realize that they use this crap all the time? Listen. I don't like... See, the Republicans, by and large, Republicans don't pretend that they are in love with black people. No, they don't pretend that they're in love with black people. They just say, like, look, we need to, you know, decrease taxes on businesses. We need trickle down shit. We need trickle down, and we need a strong military. They don't even bring up colors and stuff. Okay, people call it identity politics. They don't use that really. My beef with Democrats is this. They'll use a story like this about the woman using the N-word, all right? And it'll go viral. And Sean King will write about it. He won't write about my DNC fraud lawsuit. Sean, I asked you nicely, was you going to cover it? You hit like. So I thought that meant yes. I guess it meant you liked that I was stupid enough to ask you, and I just assumed you weren't. I don't know. So if I'm wrong, let me know, Sean. Sean King tweeted this thing out. It's like... people use it. The mainstream media, when I say Democratic Party, when I say mainstream media, that's the same thing, okay? What we have to know is that's the same thing. If you don't think it's the same thing, think about the story I just did about Montana and how that story, a nothing story about a guy getting his glasses broke, became a huge 48-hour story, okay? That wouldn't have happened if the world was run by Breitbart or Fox News, okay? All right. So what I'm saying is, no, I'm not defending the racist lady, but if you're not going to make policies that help poor black people, I don't want your little token help by telling me how racist this woman is. This racist one woman don't affect me. She probably didn't even really affect the person she called the N-word, because if she did, she would have ran her over with that cart. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's small. That's easy. Let's fix the water in Flint. How about you fix the water in Flint? How about we do that? How about you keep, look, white women, old white women in Walmart parking lots who use the N-word, You can have all them. I'll take that on the chin. If you fix the Flint water, the Philadelphia water, the New York City water, the Washington, D.C. water, the water in West Virginia water, the water in Montana, the water all over the freaking country. You know what? That's all I'm saying. You can, you know what? You don't have to bash her and viral video this. She said go back to Mexico. Take all the go back to Mexico stories, and you can get rid of them. Get rid of them. And what you can do, instead of fighting for us by making that go viral and writing about it and putting it everywhere like it stops racism, won't you stop real institutional racism? How about that? How about you stop that? How about you end mass incarceration by getting rid of the stupid, antiquated drug war, which is against poor people, black people, Latinos, poor white people too. They'll lock you up, poor white people, if you ain't got no money. How about we stop worrying about this stuff and worry about the real issues? That's all I'm trying to say, people. Why do they get see? And that's what pisses me off. See, it's not that I'm against the Democratic Party or the media. It's just they're against me because they don't want to talk about the real issues. They want to talk about the woman in Walmart. And I want to talk about why the Walmart workers got to get food stamps. See, that's what I want to talk about. Fuck her that she said something out there in Walmart. I want to know why all the people in Walmart, most of the ones who don't even get 40 hours a week, I care more about the Walmart workers than I care about this lady. And if you cared about the actual Walmart worker who she offended in the store, won't you write story after story about the bad pay? About the fact they can't afford to buy food, but they sell it. The workers can't afford to buy their own food that they sell. How about we talk about that instead of this? Instead of what one degenerate white lady said to a Mexican and to a black woman. We don't care. Does that put food on that black woman's table? That's right. You tell her. She can't call me the N-word. Now let's go here and get these food stamps so we can eat. I just worked 36 hours. They won't give me 40. They won't give me a raise. See, we get disgruntled about the wrong stuff. And the reason why we get disgruntled and pissed off about the wrong stuff, Facebook, the reason why we get pissed off and disgruntled about the wrong stuff, YouTube, is because the media feeds us the wrong stuff. Because they don't want somebody like Tim Black to keep it real. The last thing they want is me on a Friday night telling you some real stuff. That's the last thing they want, y'all. Believe that. Now, if I was up here with a wig on and dancing, beep, 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 doing some pop locking, oh, they'd be like, this is good. Let's promote him. Come on Steve Harvey's show. Come on the Oprah show. Come on this show. Let's get him on Steve Colbert. Let's get him on Jimmy Fallon. Let's get him on Jimmy Kimmel. He'd be great. They would do that. But they don't want me to say what I just said. They want me to say, Walmart's a piece of crap and they're using everybody and they suck, they're blood suckers. They're Neanderthal. These are horrible human beings. It's a horrible corporation that can afford to pay their workers a decent wage. They will not. And then they will cry broke. They are horrible. We need to shut them down. We need to boycott them. They have destroyed businesses all across this country and shipped their jobs overseas and had the products to manufacture. Companies that produce in the United States got strangled out by Walmart. Companies that employed people in your neighborhood, in your community, were killed by Walmart. Couldn't compete. Meanwhile, Walmart got their production done in China, Philippines. They're a horrible corporation. You care less about Americans. But you, Sean King, you won't write about that. What you will write about, Sean King, is the one white lady with no power whatsoever. If she had power, she probably wouldn't be shopping at Walmart. I'm so sorry. Just because she white don't mean she got power, y'all. She powerless. That's why she mad. She wish she didn't have to shop. She just heard her. If she had power, would she be shopping with the Mexican lady and the N-word lady, the black lady? No, she wouldn't. So she's powerless. That's why she's pissed off. Because if it was up to her, she'd be around which white people? Or at least some Asians. So, in closing, folks, we have to realize when...
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
You have to realize when they're trying to make you fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I know it's hard because they use the N-word. The woman's disgusting. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away the fact this woman is a horrible human being. She was not trained well. She was raised by sea monkeys. She was raised in the woods. She needs license. You used to put bars of soap in her mouth. Just boom. Say eyes, squeeze her nose, and shove bars of soap in her mouth. She needs that. She needs reformation. She needs something. But she's not important. What's important is 35% of black people live under the poverty rate. Nobody give a shit. That's what's important. Write about that, Sean King. Stop writing about race. Stop writing about one-off stupid situations. Let's write about the real problem. If you don't do that, you're not a journalist. You're a hack. You're a hack. I said it.